Smells good.
Does it?
Don't get all up in there. I was just sneaking a sniff.
It is smelling.
Ready?
Yeah, ready whenever you are.
Welcome to Watches and Wine. I'm Paul.
And I'm Michael.
And today we are talking about the new Tag Heuer Skipper.
Skippy.
I
don't know.
Skippy.
Yeah. And then wine of the day is going to be Shiraz from Australia, which is like not something I typically reach for regions, but I thought this would be like a good one to try. But this one actually it's small production. So it's from Tait Vineyard, so Tait Family winery, Barossa Valley. So it's a 2014 vintage, which I thought was pretty cool. Old vine. 422 cases produced of this wine, which I thought was also really nice. The price of this wine was around 42 at the local wine shop. At this price point, you should expect, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Take a sniff.
Yeah, smell it.
So, like, right off the bat, I get, like, a lot of ash. Ash smoke, like...
I get a lot of mineral stone, and underneath that I get some fruit as well. Like a sweet blackberries. The smell I get.
Yeah, and also oak.
Oak.
Like
yes.
It smells oaky. Okay, let's give it a little taste.
Okay.
Wow. I like it.
It's really good.
It's a nice one.
Super full-bodied.
Huge. It's a huge wine.
Yeah.
It's so smooth. It's like it's not very bitey, but
yeah.
It does have tannins for sure.
Yeah. Tannins! Tannins! It has a lot of layers. You get the oak, then you get the sweet fruit. Almost it's very jammy, and almost a little buttery as well, as far as like on the palate.
Yeah, I get actually a lot of leather. It's like a smooth leather, buttery. It's like super dry, but like well balanced. It's really smooth. But so far, like for initial thoughts,
yes. It's a beautiful wine.
Yeah,
so far, a good bang for the buck. Let's give it a moment.
And just like offhand, so I'm probably biased, and it's like not something that you should do. But when I see a screw top, I'm like, it kind of takes the fun away from like wine, like opening and like the whole like tradition of wine. And I was hesitant to buy it, but quality wise, I knew it was going to be good. One thing that you don't have to worry about with screw top though is cork, cork taint, because it's going to be a sealed system and you're not going to have any oxygen. Like
usually you keep a bottle of wine on its side because you want to keep the cork wet.
Yeah. When
it's a screw top like this, do you even have to worry about keeping it sideways?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think you have to put it sideways because it doesn't have to touch the cork.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get back to the wine. Let's talk about the watch. What is the watch that you picked out today?
The watch is the Tag Heuer Carrera, and it's a Skipper one.
Skipper edition.
It's a chronograph watch, and then it's a blue dial with sea green and orange and green chronograph subdials.
Sure.
And I picked it because it caught my eye, and I think that's what this watch is supposed to do. I mean, this watch was originally made for yachting, based on the Intrepid yacht for racing yachts.
So I love the Carrera line of Tag. I think that line in general is great. They're like classy, like formal watches are really good. I almost thought about buying one as like my first watch when I was like first getting into watches.
Option.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I picked this watch to kind of talk about is because I think it's the most fun watch that's been released in 2023. Like Rolex had their like bubble dials and whatever, but it kind of seemed a little weird for Rolex.
Yeah.
This is kind of going back into the heritage of Carrera, what they originally released. And then a couple of changes that they made is that the Skipper is now on the sub dial, which it was originally on the main dial, and they replaced that with Tag. But these subtle changes I don't mind. It's the colors that make it fun. They play well together. It's an automatic chronograph. It has 80 hours of power reserve, which is actually really good.
Yeah. What is the price to get into one of these watches?
The price is about $6,800.
Okay.
So it's not super cheap.
I think it's because is it a limited edition? Yeah, it is. It's limited availability. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful watch.
Yeah,
honestly.
I feel like I would rock that. Rock the Skipper with any outfit, anytime.
Is it a suit?
Yeah, just replace the band with the leather band, and I think it's just like a nice pop of color.
Okay.
You probably have to match the tie to it a little bit.
a lot of work.
I like that they have the clear case back as well because you get to enjoy the movement a little bit. Although it's not like the most best finished watch, I think it's always fun to look at the movement when you have a watch.
Sure.
100-meter water resistance. All in all, I think this is a very well put together watch. It's been brought back, which I love.
Yeah.
I love watches that have heritage.
I think it's also cool that it's limited availability, so that I'm guessing that they have a limited supply and then it's gonna go away. So it's nice having that like niche aspect to it. So if you get this kind of watch, it's not going to be readily available for forever. You know?
So if you're a collector and you like to have limited pieces, this is definitely one. The original Skipper is actually on my bucket list as watches that I potentially would want to buy.
Okay.
And the fact that they brought this back, I'm like,
Okay. No, I like this one. Yeah, really nice.
Okay, 1 to 5 on the watch.
So I would rate this one out of 4.
Out of 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would probably go 4.5, 4.25.
How are we doing points? Okay.
It's on my list, but probably for the future.
Yeah,
for
maybe
sure.
next go around limited edition availability.
in 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's now that the wine's opened up a little bit, let's go back.
Let's try it again. Swirl.
Swirl.
It just gets smoother and smoother.
Mm-hmm.
And then it hits you like kind of like on the sides of the tongue now. With
Absolutely.
Like a little bit more like tannic features, but not too much.
Very full body. It definitely has a jammy quality.
Yeah, but not in I don't think it's jammy in a
Sweet way.
Zinfandel way. You know, like how like Zinfandels are fruit forward and
No.
It's jammy in like a very like lush, dry, elegant way.
I get like a little tobacco and a touch of vanilla maybe.
Yeah, I'm not actually even smelling that like ash anymore. Maybe a hint.
Yeah, maybe like a hint. And then I still get leather, which is really, really nice. I like that.
You know what this would be good with?
Steak.
Oh yeah.
We're about to have some steak. All right, so from 1 to 5.
5 for sure. I would buy this again. I would buy this one again.
Absolutely.
And I don't say that often because like I like to try like different wines.
Yeah.
But I totally would put this on my list again to buy.
This is a 5. Yes, I agree. For me. I would buy it again, 100%. The price is actually really good for what you're getting in the bottle.
Yeah.
I think it's better than some of those better well-known cabs out there at their price point, which is like probably the $60 range. I'd prefer this over one of those. And everything that we've talked about will be linked in the description below. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah. Take care. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know what I was thinking?
Mmm.
Delicious.
Delicious.